guys, hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Bedir KM2 here. Today I want to ask you another question. Was old World of Tanks was better? I want to share my ideas about this topic, and if you agree or not, please share your ideas in the comments below, because I really want to read them all and I really want to hear them all. Okay, these are my ideas. So I have a few ideas, and I hope you will like them. You will understand me much more than normal. Let's start with the biggest difference, the pace. Old World of Tanks was slower, more methodical, more about positioning, more about reading the map, and much less about reflex-based rushing. Back in 2010 to 2017, tanks didn't zip around the map at 60 km per hour. If a medium wanted to flank you, it had to take a real risk. If a heavy took a position, it held that position. Old World of Tanks rewarded patience, planning, calculated moves, and good positioning. Today's game is faster and more chaotic, but Old World felt like strategic, real tank warfare. One of the strongest aspects of early World of Tanks was class identity. Old World of Tanks had clear roles. Heavies hold the line, mediums flank and support, TDs long-range firepower, lights active scouting, SPGs undirected support. No tank tried to do everything. For example, a T-62A wouldn't facehug an E-100. A Batchat wouldn't pretend to be a heavy. A KV-1S didn't out-DPM a Tier 8 medium. Today, many tanks blur roles. Heavies with medium mobility, mediums with heavy armor, TDs with ridiculous turret armor, and premium tanks outperforming Tech 3 tanks. Old World of Tanks felt fair and clean. Every class had a purpose. In Old World of Tanks, RNG wasn't a huge problem. Even if the official RNG numbers were similar, the experience was completely different. Back then, shells behaved more consistently. Penetration felt predictable. Accuracy was stable. Alpha damage didn't swing wildly. When you aimed properly, you hit. When you shoot weak spots, you penned. There was less "your shoot went to the moon" nonsense. Today, 25% RNG for all kinds for all tanks. Accuracy spikes, pen rolls wildly, games can feel random. Old World of Tanks rewarded skillful aim, not dice rolls. And another subject is tier differences. That wasn't that punishing, because a Tier 7 tank could still fight a Tier 8 and win if played well in Old World of Tanks. Why? Because less power creep, less extreme armor values, less penetration inflation, less alpha creep, and no turbocharged mobility. For example, an Tier 7 IS could hold its own against an E75 with good angling. VK3601H could trade with Tiger II. Even a KV3 could bully higher tiers from the right angles. Today the gap is far bigger. Old World of Tanks was more skill-based, not tier-based. Maybe the biggest point, old premium tanks were not meant to break the game. They were fun alternatives, credit makers, often worse than Tech 3 tanks. Classic examples: Lava, great gun, bad mobility, so it was balanced. FCM 50T, fast but paper. KV5, meme tank, was not OP tank. Type 59, strong for its era, but nothing compared to today's monsters. Compare that to modern premiums like BZ176, Skoda T56, or Concept 1B, or the other new premium tanks. And in this Christmas, there is a new 10-tier tank, heavy tank, which can deal 1k damage. Can you believe it? Today's premiums are often straight upgrades, not side grades. Old World of Tanks felt fair. Paying didn't mean winning. And for me, another subject is cheaters. Back then, aimbots were rare. Illegal tundra modes were almost non-existent. No radar-style hacks, no fancy script hacks. Wargaming punished faster and harder. But today, script markets exist. Tundra-style modes are easier due to HD models. Some players cheat in high-tier battles. Wargaming's detection feels slower. Old World of Tanks fairness made the gameplay feel honest and competitive. And in Old World of Tanks, matches were longer and more tactical. Players held positions, coordinated pushes, used scouts properly, cross-fired, waited for openings, rotated together. Games rarely ended in 2 minutes. One team didn't evaporate instantly. Flanking mattered. Map control mattered. Old World of Tanks felt like a chess match. New World of Tanks feels like an arcade brawl. And it was a different era. Fewer rush players, fewer meta slaves, more hyper OP premium, less frustration, fewer task, event, runs, more patience, better communication in game and out game. People were learning, talking, experimenting and having fun. It wasn't about win at all costs. It was about the experience. And the final conclusion, why Old World of Tanks was better. Old World of Tanks was better because it was slower, more tactical, more balanced, less RNG driven, less pay to win, less cheater infested, less stressful, more team oriented, more fair, more honest, more fun. The game had a soul. You felt the weight of the times, the importance of positioning, the intensity of trading shots. Modern World of Tanks is flashier, faster and more commercialized, but it lost that old school purity. So I think Old World of Tanks was better, and of course these are my ideas about Old World of Tanks. If you are a skilled and long-term player, probably you will agree with me. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.